So you're looking for signals or signs of giving up versus letting go. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what you notice.
Yeah. Teepa, honey? Yeah. You want some coffee?
Nope.
All right, well, let me know if you want some.
Yep.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can you get me some coffee?
Yeah, I'm glad to.
Well, that's my cup.
All right.
They're the stupidest people.
Okay, so that was the first scenario. So think about the phrases giving up, letting go, or holding on. Because I'm going to add a third element in there. I want to hold on to something. I'm willing to let go of something. I give up on something. And I'm going to show it to you again with those three phrases in mind. Then I'm going to show you a second video. So keep an eye on this one and see. The three phrases are trying to hold on to something, willing to let go of something, and giving up on something. So think of those three phrases and watch this quick little video again.
Yeah.
Teepa, honey?
Yeah.
You want some coffee?
Nope.
All right, well, let me know if you want some.
Yep.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can you get me some coffee?
Yeah, I'm glad to.
Well, that's my cup.
All right.
They're the stupidest people.
Okay, now before I go to the second one, what did you think about that? Holding on to something, giving up on something, letting go of something. What are you thinking on that one? What struck you? What stuck in your head? What made you think?
Chris said giving up.
So it felt like there was some giving up. Anybody else?
Sheila said you held on to the cup.
Mm-hmm. Did I hold on to the relationship? No, I gave up on that relationship. What I held on to was my coffee cup. What about Melanie? What did she give up on?
Somebody said the caregiver gave up.
The caregiver gave up on understanding why I was doing what I was doing. The caregiver just gave up and said, okay, fine. I thought you wanted. She's really struggling. She's struggling with me and thinking, I just asked you that. I just asked you want a coffee. I thought you said you didn't want coffee. So she's struggling with letting go of the idea that I can follow her conversation that quickly, that I comprehended when she said it exactly what she was asking me versus I was doing something and she was asking me something and maybe I wasn't getting everything she said. She just used words. What did I get was when she went to reach for my cup, it was like, whoa, that's my cup. And if you notice the space she's in, what else has she got right in front of her? The other thing she's holding on, interesting that folks didn't notice, is the wiping of the tabletop over and over and over. She's doing this repetitive thing over and over. And when we repeat something over and over again, it usually is a signal of distress or discomfort or not being able to let go of something. So let's take a look at a second video clip. Similar to the first one, but a little bit different. So let's take a look at that one and let's see what that one looks like.
Teepa, 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 Teepa. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. How's your coffee doing?
That's mine.
Yeah, it is your coffee. Looks like you're out.
I'm fine.
Let's go get some coffee. Come on.
You go on and get coffee.
All right. So, Teepa.
Yeah.
Some coffee?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be fine.
Let's go.
Yeah, you should go.
Teepa.
What?
Do you want me to get it? Or
Yeah,
you want to
you
come?
get it.
Okay, all right, give me your cup.
No, you go get it and bring it.
I thought you wanted some coffee.
I do.
Well, let's go.
Just never mind.
Come on.
Don't come on. Just get out. I don't like
I
you.
thought she wanted some coffee. She usually likes coffee.
Okay, so I'll pause there for a second. So think of our three phrases: letting go, giving up, and holding on. What happened in this video?
Somebody said the helper gave up, holding on to anger. Teepa held on, the caregiver gave up. Caregiver was holding on to what she had power over, holding on to the idea of coffee. Both of them gave up. The caregiver was too angry and showed it. The caregiver needed to give up and just get her another cup of coffee. The caregiver was pushing too hard.
Oh. So what we saw was when there's a mismatch, when you want what I can't do, when I want what you can't do, we end up holding on to a lot of emotions and giving up on each other or a relationship. And neither of us is getting what we like, want, or even need. And in dementia, unfortunately, this is a really common scenario. So I want to show you one last video because I want to show you how it can be different if we're willing to let go of what we can't have. And then in the letting go, be really aware, take your hand and hold on to something, make your fist and hold on really tight. And now open your hand and realize, oh, well, there's actually not anything there anymore. In dementia, one of the tricky parts is when we try to hold on to something that isn't possible, what we end up not noticing is what is. And so when I let go of what is not working, suddenly I see in front of me some possibilities of what is possible. Now that's real different than letting it go. I just let go. Is that letting go? Letting go has this gentle quality to it. Letting go. I can maybe pick it up again later, but giving up on something. I give up. I quit. Ooh, I quit. Which is sort of what Teepa did at the table, is like, she even quit rubbing and she was just like, I'm not doing anything. Just leave me alone. Ooh. So when we give up on people, we sort of quit trying, quit engaging, quit wanting to be with each other. So what I'm going to do is show you the third clip. And I want to show you the third clip because I want you to see what the possibility is when we're willing to do some things that are a little bit different. Now, these things that we're doing different will feel uncomfortable at first. Unfortunately, it's just going to feel that way. It's primarily going to feel that way because it's not the way it used to be. And that's one of the challenges with dementia, is things aren't going to be the way they used to be. And one of the things we've got to acknowledge is, wow, I'm really missing how it used to be. I'm missing you, how you used to be. I'm missing me, how we used to be. I miss how we used to spend time. I miss what you used to be able to do. I miss things. And when I'm missing things, it's really important that I give myself time, space, and place away from you to allow myself to grieve the loss of what used to be. But when I'm with you, see, you're right there. And so I've got to be willing and able to let go of what was, to be willing to accept what is right now, and then to see the possibilities in what is. So what you're going to watch now is the same person being entirely different because of a willingness to work with me, to find me where I am. And part of letting go, do this with your hands, part of letting go is being willing to see the person and figure out, go ahead and scratch your head, figure out in this moment, what are they able to do? What are they not able to do? And how can I support them where they are? That's what letting go means. You sort of scratch your head and go, okay, well, that's different. Huh. And then you say, okay, so how can I support you where you are? And when I do that, what happens? Because that's all I can do, is I'm going to support where I think you are. I'm going to try some new things. Now, this is going to feel really uncomfortable at first sometimes for some people because it is different. And I'm having to let go of what we did before and my old habits. Oh. So when I'm letting go, I'm not just letting go of you, I'm letting go of what's comfortable for me. I'm having to let go of what I prefer or what I'm used to. And I've got to try something new, something that's a little bit different. And new and different can be exciting, but it's also exhausting for a human brain. And it's also a little tricky because I don't know whether it's going to go the way I wanted to or not, because we haven't done something a lot. We don't have the for sure. And we like sometimes for sure. But all I can tell you for sure is dementia changes a human brain, and it changes relationships, and it changes abilities, and it changes in a second or a millisecond. It actually changes faster than we can think or see, or it's just very variable. So here we go. Looks almost the same. Let's see what happens differently though.
Teepa.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, how are you?
Good. It's Melanie.
It's what?
Melanie.
Oh, Melanie.
Yeah.
I'm Teepa.
You are Teepa.
Yeah,
Good.
those are pretty.
You like this?
Yeah,
Thank
those are nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, they go with the thing.
They match.
Yeah,
Yeah, they kind of go.
They well, yeah, they're
Yeah.
the similar
Similar.
or
Similar.
some. There's some other one that goes.
There's some
there.
other one.
Like the similar, but not similar. Something else.
Something else.
Yes. Wish I could think of that.
I do too.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. It's something.
Something.
Anyway.
Well, I like yours as well. How's your coffee holding up?
Well, it's empty.
Oh
There's
no,
just, and look, somebody put what they put in there.
that's not right.
Well, no, it's supposed to. What's the other thing you take?
Medicine
No, well, no, It's just
with
look.
the water.
See that?
It's
yeah,
water. With water.
Water. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
water. I thought it was gonna be
Coffee.
the coffee, and it
Yeah.
isn't. It's just water.
It's just
see,
water.
see it?
It's not right.
Well, it's okay, but I don't much like it.
Teepa,
Uh-huh.
let's go get some coffee.
Oh, you know how to get it?
I do.
Oh, well, okay. Wait a minute. Here, you gonna hold that? Give me a second. I've been here a little bit of time. Okay.
Hey, Teepa.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, isn't it? But we wanted coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go
okay.
get some.
Well, let's go get some.
Let's go.
Good idea.
Good idea.
What happened that time?
Colleen noticed a whole bunch of things. No sing-songy introduction, calm introduction of the staff member. Melanie sat at her level, integrates deep breathing, not rushed, way more comfortable and respectable. She listened, met her where she was, introduced herself, was more gentle in her approach, established rapport, physical touch, had a conversation. Lots and lots, Teepa.
Wow.
Connected physically with a handhold.
Wow. I mean, once we don't give up. Instead, we let go of what it is we recognize the person starting to worry. What did Teepa have trouble with? Because she had a lot of trouble with several different things. What did she have trouble with? What was hard for her?
Words, standing
Yeah.
up, remembering words, word finding.
Yeah, word finding, remembering what we just talked about. Could she recognize her coffee cup? Yeah, that's visual. She said, well, that's mine, isn't it? It's like, yeah. And Melanie goes, yep, here you go. And Melanie had to let go of that coffee cup very quickly. Melanie wanted to do deep breathing with Teepa. Did Teepa actually do all that much deep breathing? Nope, she was ready to go. When she stood up, though, what did we notice? Teepa was not that comfortable standing up. She wanted to get the coffee cup out of her hand. What did she let go of, though, without thinking about it, really? That wiping the cloth thing. She left that behind. She wasn't bothering her. She left the table behind. She moved the chair back. She was leaving that space. Had she left the space with the two other people? Had she anything good to say about the two other people? And at the end of this, what was her last comment to her visitor? What was the thing she said? Good idea. I mean, whoa. Now, Melanie got Teepa to get up, have a conversation, like her, come with her, talk about something. Wow, that's a big difference. We got to see Teepa's brain really get active. productive. Teepa was working at the best level she could work at in that moment. Now, in that moment, that was the best she could do. Here's the question. Is it enough? Was it enough for Melanie? Yeah, because Melanie stayed with her and actually was pretty excited. Look, she got her to get up and go get coffee. She hadn't been out of that room in a while. Because one of the things about dementia that people don't talk as much about openly, it's not about memory. The other thing Teepa has a hard time with is initiation, getting started. So I'm going to take you back to that again because I want to really help you see how much Melanie had to hold on to her impulses. So you're watching Melanie hold on to her impulses and let go of her expectations and not give up on Teepa's abilities. Give her some time, some space, and some feedback. So she actually provided Teepa with some feedback. So she gave Teepa some words back. She gave her some choices. She gave her some opportunities. And she was also really careful with her hand. So take your hand in like this and realize when you hold a hand like this, you can pick up things. When you hold a hand like this, you're going to gesture or point at things, but you're not going to take anything. And that turns out to be really important when you're around people living with dementia. So take your index finger and say, you've got something like right here. And instead, take your hand and reach out to someone here and let me get that for you. Whoa, who do you think you are? This isn't me, that's you. Don't be touching me. And it's not about COVID. It's just that human adults are not that comfortable with other people putting their hands on them without permission. So what we start doing when someone develops dementia too often is we think that we have the responsibility and the right to do things to people. And what we need to let go of is, that's not a right. I have to get permission from you to offer you anything, to help you notice things, to be willing to point things out, but in a friendly way. So pointing at things versus pointing at you, pointing at things of possibilities versus trying to get you to come with me, trying to pull or tug versus trying to, oh, look here. Come here. Let me show you something. I could use your help. Being willing to let go of the idea that I'm the boss and accept the possibility you're still the boss of you. The challenge is you're not exactly sure what to do with that. And I get that, but I don't need to point that out. What I need to do is understand that so that I can figure out ways to engage you and encourage you to come and do something with me rather than trying to push you to do things. Hi, I'm Teepa Snow, and you just found our YouTube channel and watched one of our videos. I'm the owner and founder of Positive Approach to Care. Thanks for watching. And if you liked, if you have a comment about, or you would, please share it with people you know. Oh, and if you haven't yet done it, consider subscribing. We'll let you know when the next new video comes out. And you might want to visit our website, www.teepasnow.com, where you'll find other resources as well. See you there.